Hello friends, and welcome to episode 4 of my Blood, Dust and Desert run. I'm Icon, and we are going to fortify this place a little bit more today. Check out how to earn money, build up some braziers for poor Jane's throne room, and besides that, have a lot of fun and search for steel and components. So, we're going to enjoy this episode, hopefully, without any people dying, because so far, every episode of this series, one person died, raiders or prisoners or allies. So let's see, hopefully I can manage one episode without, and yeah, let's see where we'll end today. And if you like Rimworld content and base building and strategy content in general, check out my channel. You'll find plenty of content there. I'd be happy if you take a look, and if you find something you like, leave a subscription and you won't miss any future content. Alright, so we're getting some solar flare. Alright, whatever. I'm using Jane's superior mining abilities now a little bit more, because we're going to mine deeper into that mountain and see what I can find. So, what was that stone again? That was a scapolite. Alright. So, I want those scapolite braziers because I felt like gemstone braziers. Come on. How cool is that? And besides that, we're going to have a lot of work to do before all of this is a nice and strong base being able to build a spaceship. So, but we made nice progress between this and the last episode. I mean, got a billiards table. Amanda finally got her throne. It's awesome. That's just awesome. I mean, we're getting there. The amount of mental breakdowns per day is also going lower. Let's try again to tame away on that tortoise, because maybe I can just tame and slaughter that thing. Yeah. Okay. So right now my biggest concern is the is how I earn my money, because money is right now my biggest need, and somehow, I don't know, I have to bring up some more penny, but there's nothing here except for art. I mean, that's basically the only thing that I could do again, art. But to get there, I'd also love to have some more power available, maybe do some drugs. Not for sales issues, but much more for my colony. Some panoxycillin would be really, really awesome, for example. So, I'm not even commenting these poor sods attacking my base. I mean, they're... What are they? What are their plans? They're either going to get pelted here or on the other side. So, they're trying to avoid their shooting, so... Let's punish that behavior. Ooh, that's the plan. Yeah, so guys, you're saving me some mining work. But tell me, do you train mining while you're doing this? Yes, they do. So fun. All right, so I mean, sure, you guys can do that, but the boys and girls are already waiting with the guns, so sure. Consider yourself smart, raccoon. Damn, that really looks bad. This gives me that wish to tell them to stop, because they're killing themselves. Stop what you're doing. It's not taking a good end for you. Everybody attacking Amanda just dies. Always. Alright, so raccoon, what about you? Red raccoon. A hard-working, depressive, and bisexual man. So we have some scars, but bite scar from a bullet. No, no, no. Alright, but apart from that, let's check out the stats. Very good with plants. Alright, you're hired. Seriously, I'm in such a desperate need of farmers here. I'm super happy when I'm getting the chance to imprison one to hire him. Okay, So, yeah, that was exceptionally smart, guys. Gotta admit. Or something like that. I just wanted to say something nice. They took such an effort. It was one of the most tedious ways of killing themselves I've seen in quite some time. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? So, I mean... No. We're going to release that guy. Technically, I could recruit him. Definitely could. It would be kind of a long-term project here. But I'm seriously not interested in taming somebody or what? To get rid of 80 points of resistance? That's so much. Really, that's a big amount of resistance there. I've never seen so much now that I think about it. It's the largest amount of resistance I've ever seen. So I'm just looking like that because Jackboot just you know, I can't understand that he takes a dead man's reefer and smokes it. Okay, but right in front of the corpse? Wow, didn't know that Jackboot got that. Oh, he's bloodlusty. Never mind. That just that explains everything. I didn't know, my friend. I didn't know. But seems like you're a man of culture too. Or however you want to see that. I want this kitchen to be clean. All right. So the general idea behind this here is the pathing is nice and slow, and Raccoon has come to a berserk. Why is Raccoon even here? And I didn't notice that. Oh boy. But, well, the berserking man with tried to attack the woman in the power armor. You might guess who won that one. But at least it's a good training for Jane's medical skills. I don't mind. What I do mind, though, is the dreariness of this place. So, my idea was to put up a big mining ops right here, a little bit further away from the base, and let's dig a big mining tunnel here. The plan is to expand it deep inside the mountain in time. But for now, I just want to cover as much ground as possible and just hope that I find steel or anything useful somewhere there, because it's really necessary. I really need that. I have no steel at all anymore. I'm empty. I'm drained dry. There's steel. At the end of the world. And here's steel at the end of the world. So let's see. I'm going to dig out that mining cave, and if that doesn't work out, I'm going to mine out those steel deposits. Didn't know about that one. I didn't know about that one, but all right. So deeper in at the end of the world, there's even more. But look at that. We struck compacted steel. Yay! Awesome. Also, there's andesite. Do I have a work order for that stuff? Yeah, I do. Okay, that's good. Alrighty. So, this plan instantly paid off. I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. Awesome. That solves a lot of my problems. Alright, so let's start with some standing lamps for every sleeping room, for example, because that just makes the whole place more lively. And apart from that, we're going to do these things. And maybe this whole wall won't be built out of lurzolite. Maybe it's going to be andesite, because I start to dig out so much of that stuff. I don't know yet, but we're going to find out for sure. Quite sad that Raccoon is such a stubborn person. Oof. All right. I'm going to make some pieces of art, but okay, my artist is now in daze because he ate without a table. Why are you guys all eating without a table? There's tables. Come on, I have one. Use it. Don't be like that. I seriously don't understand what's happening there with that constant ate without table problem in my colony. I mean, it's not like it's hard to get there. Whatever. Sometimes I just don't understand these people, and Flace is done with hiding in his room. At least he didn't celebrate that breakdown too long. Alright. So Jane will now bring up the steel supplies of this colony. Ah, it's such a relief. I mean, sure, I would need more than that. But it's a good start. So let's do art out of gemstones. That's at least some money for us. I mean, I could also look directly for gemstones, but right now I feel like the components and the steel are way more important. Speaking about components, I didn't see any of those on the map. Also no spaceship chunks available. That's a little bit sad. I could deconstruct those steel walls one day. There's a little bit of Severite here. There's Amber here. But in my close vicinity, I don't see any gemstones I could, except for, oh well, that's gold ore. That's something different. It's no gemstone. Anyways, I guess Jane's happy now. There's a big old cave to mine out. It's all this woman needs to be happy. And that's certainly a very, very large steel deposit as well. I mean, that's quite good because I need large amounts of that stuff too. So here we go. Throne room done. Awesome. Quite happy with that. So that means construction jobs are slowly getting dealt with. So going to disable the red axis here, the forbidden zone around that wall, because I think we're now able to build that. So there we go. The relations with the Western Arailer have changed to the worse. So it's normal with these people, but well, so it's going to be hard to maintain those relations simply because it's so far. They are so far away from me. It's the biggest problem there. So, if the reward for this quest would have been something nice, I would have considered it. Hey, the tortoise self-tamed. Awesome. All right. Tell me, do people buy desert tortoises? Is that a thing you want to have? Yes, you do. So, next question. Is it costly? It's 250 bucks. Hell no. The thing about the tortoise is it's moving with 1 cell per second. Transporting one of those things to your neighbors would be a pain. So instead, I'm going to slaughter it and be happy about some meat available in my colony. And there we go. Oh, finally, the steel problems are gone. So the next thing I'd need is a fabrication bench. I don't have the advanced components for that, but that's going to be one of the larger goals to achieve in the next time, because that would be such a massive upgrade. Alright, so I'm going to copy the dumping stockpile zone to somewhere else. Let's do it inside here, why not? I have such a large workshop, I might as well just put it in here. And we're going to delete that one here. So there's going to be a lot of hauling. And I want to have this as an expansion for the warehouse, because I feel like my warehouse area is really small. So I just like that a little bit. Alright. So, did I forget to lay some power conduits here, huh? Okay. Let's do it like that. So yeah, this little thing here will make my haulers go nuts for a few days, but it's well worth the pain. Okay, so installing a smelter too, because it's about time to be able to smelter down the other materials as well. And then we're going to see how things will be going forward from here. Alright, nice. So the only thing missing for me now is the advanced component thing. And, well, it's not going to be that hard, honestly. So, just gonna buy some, and then I'm going to build my own components from there on. Just need a few more to boot it up, and then we're good to go. So, necessarily for that, I'm going to need some things to sell, though. Ah, yeah. Gosh, release that guy. He's good for nothing. Completely forgot about him, still sitting in my dungeon. So, well, let's check it out. The walls here are getting built slowly, but I'm okay with that. I don't feel any hurry with this little block, segment of base here. But once that's done, we can start thinking about a main defense area, which is going to be sitting somewhere here. That soft sand here is a little bit annoying. I mean, sand in general lowers your walking speed. That's just something we have to deal with here. But yeah. Luckily, I don't have to break my noggin about that too hard right now, so. Next thing I'm waiting for is just a nice little gemstone deposit somewhere here in the mountains, because I'm pretty sure that it will show up at some point. So we can dig like that. And this is a method of perforating a mountain. You'll get complete vision of the area here. So it's ideal to find any deposits hidden inside a mountain. So Flaze is so such a busy man. So I'm going to put him on construction, on a lower construction priority. I feel like Jackboot can now take the main brunt of the job now, because I want Flaze busy on the art from here, because the amount of working orders is not that high. We got our first iguana back. Sniff. I tried to breed those guys back in the last series, but that didn't go too well. Whenever I accumulated a certain amount of iguanas, they died during some raid horribly without any sense. It really made me sad. Okay, so, but... ooh, Jackboot and Amanda are going to marry. Nice. We're going to marry inside the potato fields here, so... in this place, marrying inside the potato fields is a sign of wealth. Alright. What I was trying to say a moment ago was... I actually forgot about it. Damn, I hate when that happens. Okay, whatever. Can't be that... couldn't have been that important. So, we got a fire. Where? No, save the potatoes. Ah, that was what I was talking about. So I have now much more food than I seem to need, but I don't mind at all, because my experiences have shown me that the longer a desert run goes, the higher the chances of some really nasty environmental event are becoming. So, loving British short-haired cats. So they want me to take care of 3 cats for 25 days. So one bad thing about cats, they are carnivores, and I don't really feel like I'm able to accommodate a bunch of carnivores. I think you can feed cats also with veg, but I don't know. I don't feel like taking that challenge here. But there was also a Masterwork Sculpture. First off, 850 bucks. Yes. But let's check out the art before. On this carving is an artwork of an archaeologist eating a yam. The lower part of the image is dominated by a pine tree. The work symbolizes power. If you say so. I mean, I don't argue with a person which survived a bullet in its head and got back with to all of this to make art now. I'm going to finish this piece of art today, no matter what Flays wants to say about that, because it's only 120 units of work left, and I want it done. So on this sculpture is a portrayal of a fiend holding a javelin. The work makes the viewer think of thirst. No, I don't get it. So I'm going to disable the Fabrication Bench here, because honestly I want to have the components available for the things which I really need. So my friends at Guido have a restock, so going to transport my goods down there ASAP. Let's send Amanda and Jackboot are Harf. Can't look it up here. Okay, so it was Amanda, right? So we're sending Flays and Jane over to this place as caravan, because I don't want to sever the lovebirds here. I don't mind them having a good time. Alright, I'm going to keep the simple meals and take the potatoes. So we want to earn money, so let's sell the Go Juice. I'm going to keep the Glitterworld meds though. And don't sell medicine. Only if you really, really have to. Like, there are situations where I would say, hey, before you die, sell off the meds, because hunger or such. I'm going to sell that that poor assault rifle, because I have enough other assault rifles available. Okay, let's roll. They're having only 4 days of food. It's only the 10 times of the traveling time. Are you sure? I don't understand this warning mechanism on caravans at all. It always seems so nonsensical to me. Alright. So, looks like they're not going to be that quick as promised. They promised me half a day, and now it's 0.7 days. Yeah, whatever. Is a cook back in the colony? Not really. So, yeah, they have enough food. Alright, Amanda is learning the plant work the hard way, but at least she's a fast learner, so that's one good thing. Harvest botched, harvest botched. I don't mind all these botched harvests at this point because I have such a surplus of food right now. It's okay. I can deal with that. So, looks like they're not going to make it today. There they set up their camp, but that's okay. My biggest problem so far is the utter lack of components and advanced components. I have all the tech, but I don't have the materials to get the tech going. Alright, so let's tame away on that tortoise again. So we arrived over there. Let's trade. Alright. Oh, they have colonists for sale. Too bad I can't afford that. Pretty sure that the equipment I'm having with me will not be enough for that. No. 1.1k. A lot of money though. Not bad. Alright, so let's not be too sad about this. There's a chicken. Nah. Not interested. So what's going to be on the sales menu here is quite simple. As many components and those 2 advanced components, as many components as possible, and 2 advanced components for the Fabrication Bench to make my own components, because that'll make me autonomous and we're going to have no more problems with components from that point on. It's a big improvement. Now I only need to worry about the steel for the time being, besides advanced components, but we're going to buy those wherever I need. So, yay! Already on level 6. Awesome. So let's send her to haul them from time to time. You have to carry that stuff back home too. But we are grabbing a lot of food right now. So happy about that. Very relieved, honestly. So I'm going to send Jane to mine away on the freezer expansion here. And I'm already thinking about what I could do to preserve the potatoes a little bit more. So I'm not sure about that one though. There's so much wildlife here. Why there's... How did the baby iguanas spawn here? Well, whatever. Let's tame them! Awesome. It's good news. Alright. So Jane is going to have a large mining shift today because I want those potatoes in the freezer, and I want to have room for all the potatoes in the freezer. So I'm going to need a comms console too. I'm just noticing that I don't have one. I have all the necessary materials now, and look there, I found new compacted steel. Oh, things are coming along really well. So wow, I was really concerned when I first started out this series because things were not looking too good when we arrived here. I mean, it's still a friggin' tragedy. We lost 2 people here, and we lost them quite stupidly actually, but you know, I think that's the nature of death. Death is always stupid and tragic somehow. Okay, good news though is I'm having so much money, so much food right now. Going to have no problem at all. Alright, so ingredient radius really has to be a lot smaller here. Didn't decrease that. So the end of the story is Jackboot is now running marathon distances to fetch those Lurzelite blocks to cut them, which is quite nonsensical, but that's just what he wants to do right now. My friend, alright, my other friend, please cook away some. And I think one other thing should be definitely happening here. We're going to cook as many fine meals as possible before I cook anything else, because fine meals do make people happy too. Hey, I was talking about a bulk goods trader a moment ago. Awesome. So it's a little bit risky to sell your food like that. Yes, I know. But at the same time, if you're having that much food, I might be as well selling off some of that. Not too much, maybe only 1k. But it'll depend a lot on their trade offer as well. So let's see what they have for sale. Yaks. So yaks only have no trainability at all. So they're very basic curvin animals. So we're going to sell 1,000 potatoes though, because the cocoa is ripe soon. So I don't have to be that worried about that topic anymore. So I'm going to pick up some of that cloth here because I'm not going to be able to grow that stuff anytime too soon on my own. Alright, so some bonus silver, and I sold large parts of my potato harvest here, but at the same time, like I said, there's I can't count the cocoa trees here, but I have enough experience to know that we're going to be absolutely fine in terms of food here in the time being. I mean, I enjoy a severe overproduction because out here in the desert, having lots of food in your freezer is wealth. And the best thing about potatoes is... oh, they gifted me some uranium. The best thing about potatoes is they have a very, very long shelf life on their own, which means you don't have any problems with storing them if you're having a blackout or a solar flare. That's what I wanted to say. If you have some severe power outages, it's no problem at all. There's pigs. I want to hunt as many of them. So the animal migration events in this biome are always your hunting prime time, basically. So you always want to pick up as many of the animals as possible when there's a migration event, because they happen so... they're not happening too often, and they're... I don't know, I think they are how it's meant to have meat in this biome. Oh, well. We got there in time, so... It's bacon time! Awesome. Alright. Let's haul them back home. So, I don't have... Are you kidding me? Corpses are not allowed in here? Wow. So, that's how your... that's how a colony looks like. That has almost no animals on the map. I don't even have corpses configured as an allowed thing in the freezer. And I didn't notice up until yet. Wow. Yeah, I know. That's just things that happen in the extreme desert, you know. Alright, but apart from that, look at this. We're having so much pork. So awesome. Let's haul that stuff back home. Alrighty. That's a very, very nice event for the colony. And Flaze is running a little bit mad. Yeah. Alright. Angry Flaze is angry. Repairing Jackboot is repairing. I like that combo. So, if you have a priority 1 constructor and no construction jobs left in the colony, it's just wonderful. Somebody is having a tantrum and your constructor is just walking behind that and is just welding it back together again. So, I like that. Alright. So, the Fabrication Bench is up. Nice. Alright, we're going to produce now components until they're 20. And, oh, that's so good! I can't put it into words how good it is. Because Being able to produce my own components, that's it's marvelous. And the iguanas are coming back, and we're getting another raid from the Eni of the Bush. Let's see how well that goes. So, why did my wealth drop that hard to... What did I transport out there? Ah, that was the leave. That was the new colony. Ah, yeah. Alright. I thought they would be preparing. Well, Amanda will just run towards the turrets. And they should be actually happy that Amanda is running towards the turrets. You don't want that girl heading that spear towards you. You just don't. Everybody who... Oh, come on. Not the iguanas. You animals. Come on. I don't know why. I keep having these problems. But there's still one iguana left. Alright. So let's check out Varea. Varea will die in 4 hours, so we have a short period here. But that guy is just so viable for the colony. Alright, Jane. Let's see if we're going to be able to trade a raider against a raider against the iguana. It would be a fair trade, you know. Come on, Amanda. End this guy. They murdered a iguana. Oh, I actually didn't end him. So, mining, planting, laying, constructing, no. Sorry. It's a hard knock life out here. So, will Varea survive that? We're going to try. Let's see. With these a few hours left, people, sometimes they just bleed to death and you can't do anything about that. Alright, so that's a person I can recruit without too much trouble, so welcome to the crowd, Varea. The skill set of hers is just awesome for my colony, gotta say. And Gourmand, well, it's okay for me. They might be eating too much, but at the same time, it's one of those breakdowns. I always feel like it's one of the least dangerous breakdowns. So let's build a little crematorium in here. I'm so done with having to haul these corpses the whole time. So crematorium, I do have stuff there. Come on, why am I blind sometimes? Alright, there we go. So let's make it that. And of course I'm going to need some power conduits. Alright, there we go. So let's force jackboot on that work. Oh, well. Let's give jackboot a meal beforehand. And oh my god, I already forgot about the time so hard. My friends, it's time to say goodbye for this episode. So much fun forgetting about the time completely. I want to thank you for watching. I'm very happy with your attention for this video series. Hope you're enjoying your time as much as I do. And yeah, let's see what will transpire in the time being. And I'm excited for the next episode. Until then, have a wonderful time, my friends. We're going to see each other on the next episode. Until then, goodbye.